Dude, Wicked 2 looks sick.
Dude, I know, right? Okay, I got us tickets while you were taking a shit. We gotta go if we're gonna make the show.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, let's go. Hello? Who's there?
It's the fans.
It's the fans. Fans of what?
Bring back Blockbuster Banter!
I told you! We should have released Creed.
Where are we? Can I get a water?
Thanks, bud.
Welcome to the new Blockbuster Banter studio. You're bringing back your podcast.
Bringing it back? It was way too much work, and we're way too fucking busy for that.
Can I get another water?
Jesus.
Thanks. Wait. You fucking kidnapped us! Fuck you!
When and where?
Oh, your style, kid.
Tyler, focus. This is illegal. They kidnapped us.
He gave me water, though. I'm not easy, you know that.
Whatever.
Besides, I do agree it was way too much work.
Well, lucky for you, Sal and I will be doing all the work for you while everyone listens to your opinions on movies.
Literally no one asked.
I asked.
You got me there.
Oh, okay, well, we bring it back. What's in it for us?
I'd like to go home.
Dog, you brought me to my living room.
Well,
Shut up.
I guess I'm in.
That being said, welcome back to Blockbuster Banter! Wicked for Good edition.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh my god.
I can't believe we got kidnapped.
I know.
They gave me more water.
Yeah. They let me go home and then I came back, but they left the zip tie, so I just got back in.
I got Mexican chocolate.
Yeah.
I waited hours.
This is true. They didn't feed us. They just gave us a lot of water. Well, they gave me
They
an
put
orange
food
to squeeze.
this close, and yet I had none of it.
Yeah. I'm
I've been
starved.
here for hours.
We did not, in fact, just get back from Wicked. That was, what, 3 days ago at this point?
Friday. Yeah,
Friday.
It was so good.
It was.
As a theater major, of course, I am very familiar with the actual musical based off of the movie, based off of the book.
The book, the movie, the game, the movie.
I was reading an article today that said that they're apparently looking to develop another movie in the Wicked universe.
Oh.
I don't know what it possibly would be about, but something. We're not going to do spoilers, so I'll get into it later. But the ending of the movie doesn't happen in the musical.
I see. I understand. Yes.
Specifically involving the book, though. The other part of the ending involving the Green Lady.
I wonder which one.
I wonder which one, yeah. That does happen normally. But, yeah, a certain book.
We'll see. Even as a, recent appreciator of theater and the performance and all that stuff, longtime lover of music in general, I also had a blast. I loved it a lot. Fucking, oh my god. Cynthia Erivo. I had seen clips and stuff and done all, these things, and I've been very used to hearing mainstream music or alternative music or pop music or anything and hearing those very good vocalists. But the power which she wields of her voice is just absolutely outstanding.
I mean, let's be honest. We go to a musical for the music,
Yeah.
right?
That's like
She carried.
She
carried. And that is not to say anything bad on anyone else's performance. There's only
Ariana
one.
Grande was also.
Yeah. I do love the casting of Ariana Grande because she's a great singer, and she sings Glinda's songs very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
However,
I agree.
outside of songs, that's where it gets shaky for me.
I've seen clips from the trailers, and I was like, okay, they're gonna do that thing where it's different in the trailer than it is in the post product and what the viewer sees because they did a better one, right? And then there were a few of those where that was not such the case.
No.
And then I remembered she was in Victorious.
She played Dorothy in Victorious at one point too. Like in Victorious There's an episode where they're all Wizard of Oz characters and she's Dorothy.
Makes sense.
Which I think is awesome. Now we just need her to play the rest of the Fab Five, including Toto. Like Dorothy and her crew.
Yeah.
New Wicked movie, Wicked, Tin Man, and it's Ariana Grande.
It's Ariana Grande and Victoria Justice.
Yeah.
You know, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. We made a little
We
bit
are.
of an itinerary because, you know, it's our first time back.
We're
need some
excited.
good amount of structure. This is true. We always
I
get
got
ahead of
kidnapped.
ourselves. And you got fed. And
By you.
This is true.
You fed me. They didn't feed me. They just put food in front of me. Imagine if I'd been here for weeks. Imagine how feral I would have gone.
Not sponsored, by the way. Not yet.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Not at all. We wanted to do a lightning round of some of the stuff that we've seen recently. You know, with all your favorite Blockbuster Banter, smash or pass. Smash or pass. Oops, I got ahead of myself.
Yeah, I was all like...
With all your favorite segments. That's the word I meant
Yeah.
to do.
I was all... I mean, it's the best segment.
It is.
Yeah.
I know that's the most awaited return.
It is my favorite segment. But,
You know, we made a little bit of a list. We collaborated just because, you know, for me, Tyler
I'm
is my
saying-
movie medium. If it weren't for him, the way you describe yourself with music is how I feel like I would be with movies.
that makes sense.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
If, like, I could see something without you and I'd be like, did I watch that? Oh, I did. Don't remember how I felt. In general.
Yeah.
But we made up a
Well,
list
you're my
of
favorite
movies.
person to go watch movies with, so... David, if you're watching this, you're my number 2. That is a fact. I just realized that I've been going to a lot of movies with my friend David.
My number 2 is crazy. I don't even think I would put that.
What am I supposed to say?
No, I'm kidding. That's so funny. That's so good. All right, should we do 1 and 1?
Yeah, let's do 1 on 1. I'm pulling up my list, so it's
Okay.
taking me a million fucking years. Well, we saw this indie film called Wicked for Good.
Super small cast. I think it only had a budget of like $30,000.
I know, it was super tiny. No one's ever heard of it.
It was filmed on a.
An iPod Nano. That's what it was filmed on.
That's crazy, dude. I'd say for me, A tier. Very strong, very solid A tier.
Yeah, I would
probably
agree.
probably
I
near
would
the
agree.
beginning of A tier.
Yeah. Spoilers for where that goes, but
Oh lol.
I said that as a joke, but yeah.
Did we want to do any? Well, I guess we'll elaborate on Wicked later, so we can just that one will be not
I think-
speed ran.
I'm not gonna go any earlier than Demon Slayer for me personally. But that's my first movie.
I definitely don't have chronological order.
Fair enough. I'm also not 100% sure what my chronological order
Okay,
is. I
cool.
just know that I'm not gonna go any earlier than that.
Black Phone 2. For me, probably another strong
I think B
A
minus
tier.
tier for me.
For me, it's a strong
Yeah.
A tier, even ahead of Wicked, I would say.
Really?
I enjoyed my time during Black Phone so much.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair
I
enough.
was
That's fair enough.
scared, I was tense, and you know, the ending is super silly, but I was like, yeah, fuck 'em up.
The ending is why it's B minus.
Makes sense.
Otherwise, I think it would be A tier. I think the first 2 acts are so incredibly solid, but yeah,
I agree.
it becomes B minus for me. But since I already mentioned it, the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie, I have to give an S tier.
I would agree.
That
Easily.
Yeah. While I do think it's more of an event than it is a movie, it is structured like a bunch of anime episodes strung together. It doesn't really have a first act, second act, third act, like typical movies.
I guess
do.
that's true.
It has
It's kind of like
3
with the
consecutive
intuition
fights.
that
Yeah.
you know, at least in some. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
Which I'm okay with, to be honest. Avengers Endgame is an
Absolutely.
event.
That's also like.
While
what I
Avengers
like to see.
Endgame has a first, second, third act structure, let's be honest, it's an event.
Mhm.
They don't really, the characters don't really develop outside of we lost, we're sad. Now
Yeah,
we're
because there's
gonna-
already all the
Yeah.
stuff, the
Mhm.
prerequisites that have been established.
Like this is the climax, and I don't expect it to be. And
It was really good.
yeah, it was great.
Sobbed super fucking hard
too.
at the end there. Holy shit, dude. Let's see. My next one, Jurassic World Rebirth. I would say I hadn't really given it thought. I liked how it was a little more laid back. It wasn't so extravaganza, which you know it can be fun, but I was getting a little overwhelmed with the previous movies at that point. I would give it a solid B plus.
I agree with B plus.
Strong B plus.
Yeah. Of the 3 first movies, since this is the start of another trilogy.
Oh really? Nice.
So Jurassic
Damn.
Park, Jurassic World Rebirth. I do think it is the weakest one, but it is still better than the previous 2 Jurassic World movies.
Mm-hmm.
As Fallen Kingdom and Dominion are piles of trash. Sorry, Jurassic Park 3 fans, but so are Jurassic Park 2 and Jurassic Park 3.
Oh, the original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think Jurassic Park 3 has a cult following, so I might get flamed for that take, but I do think Jurassic Park 3, the only good part of that movie, there are two, actually. Three. Alan Grant, the Spinosaurus, and the scene where they find the kid, I think, and they're all like, where's my phone? Or I heard your phone, so I came here, and he's all like, I lost my phone earlier. And then you see that because the Spinosaurus is a fucking troll, and I guess someone called him at that moment. The moment you think about that scene, it makes zero sense, because how the fuck is that phone still ringing?
Listen, man.
But
Rocky IV robot. That's all I gotta say.
Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus.
There you go. Same shit, different toilet.
They're all fun dinosaur movies, but I do agree with B+ tier as, after Dominion, I think it was a mistake for the movie to backtrack on Dominion. I like the concept of the D-Rex. I want to see more of the D-Rex. I actually wasn't mad about the fact that we kind of only see it during the final act. I like that it felt like boss fights. Go to this part of the island. It is owned by this dinosaur. Get the thing from that dinosaur.
Far Cry Primal, the movie. There we go.
Precisely. But I like that, and I think that's where it gets a lot of its points back, is how the movie is structured and how likable Scarlett Johansson and
I like
Dude
I like how
are.
the dynamics of the different parties. I feel like, I mean, I don't know enough media, but I've heard and I can imagine it's possible that if you have different ensembles, it'd be hard for me to care about all of them simultaneously while developing
100%.
them. But I didn't see that issue, or I didn't feel that issue.
This is
personally.
only the third ensemble, so...
Oh, I guess I mean the family and the kids, ScarJo, and then the like.
That's where it does lose points for me, as the family I didn't care much about.
Really, I liked the kid.
Really?
He smoked weed. He grew.
I
on
like
me.
that kid.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the little girl
who
took the fucking Triceratops. She annoyed me the whole movie.
Bro, it's a dinosaur.
Literally leave it. Also, the whole point of the movie, at the beginning, they're all like, okay, they've regressed back from the plot of Dominion, where dinosaurs were everywhere, to be all like, oh, yeah, so there's a disease, and they can't live outside of certain islands off the equator. That's why they're trying to fix that. That's the whole point of the movie.
To bring them back to the rest of the world?
I think. I don't know. It has been a while since I watched it.
I'm not a
but I'm
reliable
pretty sure
plot
that's
source.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But I'm like, that's what they needed all the blood for. You made it tighter, didn't you?
Only a little.
But yeah, no, her just taking the triceratops, like, it's just gonna die.
Oh, I
It's
didn't
just
even
gonna
think
get
about
sick
that.
and die.
Yeah.
That's what I kept thinking about the whole movie. On top of, it's a dinosaur. Leave it.
Oh my god, here we pet Triceratops. Here's Yosemite National Park. Yosemite does that to a man.
It really, really does. I went there one time, and the whole time I was just like, ah!
Your next movie?
The Conjuring. It was my first ever Conjuring movie. Last Rites. I'm excited because I think I liked it more than you, but that's because
You definitely did.
Because I never had seen another Conjuring movie, so that's my bar. I have watched The Conjuring since, so my opinion on the movie has changed.
But this is your rating.
This is my rating now.
Oh, now okay, with all the context. Somewhere in the C's.
Me too.
Yeah.
I put it at C+.
I was gonna probably base.
I think originally I would say B+, B.
Before watching
Before
the rest.
rewatching or watching. I only watched the first one. I do want to watch the rest, but yeah. I need to change my letterbox. So I gave it 2.5 stars. I think I want to knock that down to 2.
Nice.
But like, yeah, that movie. That's what that movie.
It was so okay. There were some parts that really had me hooked, and then I was kind of like, wait, why the fuck are we doing this?
Yeah.
How the fuck did you get to New York, father dude?
After watching the original and seeing where the actual bar is, thinking about Last Rites, I was just like, oh, that's the conclusion of a franchise.
Yeah.
insane.
Or like even compared to some of the parallel Annabelle
it's like when
films.
we're watching Stranger Things 5, out on Wednesday, by the way, not sponsored, and no one dies. Like,
Yeah, you like when there's stakes. I
Yeah.
guess it's really nice to see.
but I felt like no one died in the Conjuring Last Rites, and that's at
At
the
least
time
the
I thought
children
it
were
was
tortured.
fine. They were tortured.
Yeah.
And that was fun to watch. But like during the first one, so many people died.
This is true.
And that's where I was just like, at first I thought, oh, no one usually dies in these movies, so it's okay. But seeing that people
Yeah.
actually usually die in these movies, I was all
Did
like,
a lot
what
of
the
people
hell?
die?
Not really.
Is the first one in the 1976 house? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that one
And-
rocks.
Yeah.
That one's.
That was it was a great movie.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Okay, my next one, Tron Ares.
A movie of all time. Made $1 trillion, by the way.
I think B+. I give it a B+.
Wow. I'm gonna give it 2 tiers. So if we were going from F, I'm gonna give it 1 tier up for music. This is why I gave it 2 stars, by the way. I gave it 1 tier for music, 1 tier for visuals. Jared Leto ruins every franchise he's a part of.
See, I did it.
He had one emotion, and it was
He is robot.
yeah, but so is
Oh, that's
Clue.
true.
And
She has
so is
personality.
Tron. Also, a Tron movie without Tron is crazy. As somebody who got into the franchise that week that we watched it,
A Tron elitist.
I mean, I give the other 2 3 stars. It's not like I thought
That's fair.
Ares was significantly worse.
I understand your perspective
yeah.
of how, like, compared to Clue, I guess that's a very good point. I forgot all about her. But I guess as far as...
Oh yeah, Korra also has yeah. I think that's why I didn't appreciate Ares, like the character, because there had been previous robots with intelligence. Clankers.
I really, speaking of visuals, the intro where they were like starting to do
That was
like
awesome.
the learning and that was really cool.
Again,
So,
visuals
and
and the
music.
visuals and the music of that movie I will never bash on. Both of those are S tier. I don't think for any other movie, I would give an entire rank up just for the visuals and I think Demon Slayer's maybe the other one.
Interstellar?
Yeah, actually, that black hole was insane.
Yeah.
You're right.
Before we move on from that Tron Ares though, we have to touch on the fact that one actress had like 2 lines. I don't even, it's like, sorry, I don't know your name or your credit, but also you don't know me, so no one's feelings have to be hurt. But I remember seeing them and be like, okay, and it was just, and then, I don't even know what the fuck she said.
Got wasted too.
Yeah.
I think bro had maybe 3 lines. He had 1 additional line, but I know who you're talking about. The
Yeah.
actress with 2 lines. I also don't remember her. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it was really unfortunate.
It was crazy, dude.
Apparently Cameron Monaghan's stuff got cut,
Oh.
and he had a lot more to do, and that bothers me a lot. You had the Cal Kestis, you had the Jerome Valeska, you had the dude from Shameless, and you didn't use him. No, I know you didn't watch this one, but I do really want to make you watch this one. It is potentially my movie of the year. It's called Good Fortune.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Good Fortune with Keanu Reeves. That one is another thing I give 5
I haven't
stars.
watched that one.
You know me, I'm super anti-corpo. It swaps the places of somebody who is broke as hell with somebody who has all the money in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That is such a wake-up call for someone like myself, and with the opinions that I have on rich people. And
I mean,
I
it's refreshing to see something like that.
Yeah.
In light of.
Yeah,
I
it's an
think we're just
angel
doing the
who
same
really
thing.
wants to help someone, and Keanu Reeves, and so an angel in real life.
Yes.
Yeah, and he swaps their places and realizes the mistake he made, because he's just trying to help the broke guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely down to see that sometime.
Yeah, but yeah, that's potentially a movie of the year. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up.
Nice.
Since I know we didn't watch it together, but that movie is just so good. Also, you know me, feel good, human experience movies are almost always going to be in my top 10.
Tyler Grover quote, "It's beautiful because it exists," and I feel like that movie sounds like it embodies it.
It is. It truly, truly is.
Hell yeah, man.
It made me hate companies more, but it made me appreciate the people that work in them, even if they're scumbags.
Wow.
And
That's saying something.
that's a huge achievement.
That is. We didn't watch this together, but I watched it for the first time this year. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh yeah, I knew it because you came to D&D with that.
That movie fucking rocked.
That movie
bro.
was amazing.
It felt Shakespearean, and like I had no idea what to expect. I was like, my only mental repertoire for what I could have potentially walked into is, what's this? It's like that song. But man, was I blown away. Really, really. It felt like I was watching a play.
It's in my in December every year. I watch one Christmas movie a day from December 1st to December 25th.
Nice.
And on December 25th, it is always It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say Nightmare Before Christmas. I was like,
No.
that's not the fucking
No.
movie.
No. But Nightmare Before Christmas has always been in the rotation. It's not the same 25 movies every year, though there are a lot of repeats because there's only so many Christmas movies.
Hallmark movies.
What? Blockbuster Banter or Hallmark Movie Edition.
Oh boy. Oh, that'd be a fun episode.
That would, yeah.
Rating though, S. That's an S tier movie.
I think I'd give it an A. I do like it a lot, but S is fair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I wouldn't give it an S. I think it just comes down to enjoyment at that point.
Understandable.
I gotta bring it up. My other contender. Yeah, you knew. you know exactly what I'm talking
I
about.
remembered it when we were doing. Yeah. When we were
One
listening.
battle after another. Another contender for movie of the year for me.
That's definitely
Also,
my movie of the
that
year.
is. I don't remember what's currently in my S plus tier. Maybe we're restarting.
think Interstellar.
I don't know. Huh?
I think Interstellar.
I think just Interstellar. I think you're right. Too.
Maybe Puss in Boots too.
Probably.
As in the second, not TOO.
Yeah.
Sure is for me. Wow.
That is easily also in my S plus tier.
Yeah.
That movie is so good.
The comedy, the sharing of cultures, the political statements, the execution, the cinematography, dude. That car chase scene, which is my favorite part, chase scene. Oh my god.
Everyone I've talked to about this movie has brought up the chase scene.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. What is there more to say? Well, it would need its whole episode.
It would, yeah.
Yeah.
One day, like a retrosode or something.
Oh,
We'll dedicate a whole bit to it because this movie is genuinely amazing and
it's phenomenal.
It's a like. There's a point in time where a movie becomes a true piece of art. Not all movies are art, but like a Starry Night.
Like an example. Yeah. Really set the standard.
Yeah,
I get
like
you.
like when you look at Van Gogh's Starry Night, which if you've never been to New York, you totally should. Yeah, one battle after another. That was genuinely a Starry Night movie.
Yeah.
Like true artistry. But yeah, S plus tier for sure.
Nice. I only have one more because I couldn't remember that
I have
many.
two more, so that's perfect. And
Cool.
I have three more, but I think one of my three is from you.
Let's
so.
see. Oh, from me. Okay.
Or like gonna be the same one.
Creed 3.
Oh.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I love Creed 3. I think of the three Creed movies, I do think Creed 1 is the weakest, actually, and then I would say Creed 3, but Creed 2 has been my favorite. It's been one of my favorite Rocky movies in general since it came out,
Yeah.
and yeah, I love Creed 3.
I can't remember what happens. I'm gonna be real. I just put it because we mentioned it in the skit.
Because we mentioned, yeah.
Yeah.
What skit? It was when his childhood friend Damien comes out of jail, and they used to
Oh,
be
yeah!
they used to be like little shitters together. And that
Oh,
was
the
why
one got
yeah.
arrested. Yeah.
And-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
A plus.
I'd agree with A plus.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's the choreography. I know we talked about it, but man, thank fuck they were like, hey, you guys should probably box in a boxing movie
yeah,
instead of just oh fuck.
yeah. I mean, Carl Weathers had to walk off the set of Rocky 4 because they actually go crazy, and
Oh, wow.
Dolph Lundgren did almost kill Carl Weathers.
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
Sylvester Stallone had to come back or had to go and convince him. I will say, despite being the first Rocky movie without Rocky, and very little mention of him, if at all, it's still great.
Isn't he dead?
No, because the ending of Rocky 2, he goes and visits his son. The implication is that he's repairing that relationship.
Oh yeah.
Which I believe we talked about during the Creed 2 video. I thought was a beautiful moment.
Mm-hmm. about how hard you can get it and keep
moving forward. Rocky Balboa, the GOAT movie.
Honestly.
But yeah, I agree with A+ tier.
Good shit. And
I think you'll figure out the third movie that I had in mind that I thought you were gonna say.
Oh,
you know what? My own quick lightning round Chainsaw Man movie. I'm just a shameless plug. It's great. Anyways, I just really want to bash on something. I don't know if you ended up watching it, but Him.
I did not know.
Yeah, awful film.
I've heard.
Yeah,
From more than just you.
I think the two worst films I've ever seen this year came out. Or the two worst films I've ever seen came out this year.
I see.
The first one, the worst film I think I've ever seen. I'm going to read you what I wrote in my review. War of the Worlds with Ice Cube.
Oh.
Watch this with expectations below the floor. Somehow it failed to meet those.
Yeah.
That movie is so atrociously bad, I think it is the worst piece of media I have ever consumed. Now for Him, I'm so happy you didn't watch it, actually. I would have felt so bad if you had wasted your time like I did. I genuinely wish I could give this shit stain a 0. Probably the worst movie I've ever seen.
You can't give a 0?
No.
That's crazy.
Wait, I don't think I can. Let's find out. No, yeah, because you have to rate it.
Right.
It doesn't, it just says reviewed.
Oh, what is a 0?
People gave it 5 stars. No, wait. It has 5,000 5-star reviews.
Whoa.
Okay. This person just reviewed it and didn't put. Did anyone? Diddy Party 100. All right, let's see. Did you write a review or love this so much? Like the cinematography literally baffled me. The only thing that baffled me about this fucking movie is how shit it is. I wish I could put this movie on a plate and eat it. Holy, what a splendid movie. And to the haters saying that football isn't even like that in real life, take a chill pill. Not every movie needs to be factually accurate. This is going on my list with challengers in every A24 as top faves. That's all. That's all I had for...
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, now that you said Him... Oh, wait. First, give it your rating.
F minus.
Okay, nice.
I don't think that's on the tier list. Add it.
Yeah.
F minus.
F minus. I do have another movie because I just remembered, and I think it is the same one. Better or Bad?
Yep, there it is. I was all like, I think he'll get it.
I need to rewatch it. Similar today, I had a 4 a.m. shift right before, and so I fell asleep. Dude, I hit the dad pose. I now understand why my father fell asleep at movies so much because he was just fucking tired, bro. But from what I do remember, like an easy A+.
I agree with A+. First ever Predator film. I will watch the rest of the franchise.
You should. They're awesome.
Yeah, it was so much fun. From beginning to end, I was having the time of my life with that movie. That was such a fun movie.
It was like more funny than I would have expected it to be as well, and the fight scenes they felt very like engaging with the choreography.
Oh, for sure.
It was. So
I also love the callus. You know me, I love sci-fi. I wrote a sci-fi novel by my novel.
Sixer by Tyler Garner.
Exactly. Yeah. So the callus was I just love that. That show was awesome. When its head got cut off, I thought it would be every sci-fi regenerative beast of all time and die. Mm-hmm. And then I saw that just shake. And I was all like,
he's fucked.
Yeah. I was all like, how do you win? Kill it from the inside, apparently. But I was okay with that.
And then adopt its offspring.
Adopt its offspring. How to defeat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with A+ here.
Nice.
And then my final movie, I think, I'm going to do another 2. Because my friend I mentioned, David, we go to movies, and if we see a World War II movie, we skip everything else and go to that.
Nice.
We recently watched Truth and Treason, which is a docu-film, and Nuremberg, which is also a docu-film. While I did enjoy Truth and Treason more, which is why I gave that 5 stars, and that is my final contender for movie of the year. But yeah, I mean, Truth and Treason is about, I forgot his name. It's the youngest person to ever be executed by the Reich. Who spoke out via the paper. He printed anti-Nazi.
That does sound super interesting. How old were they? Out there watching.
Helmuth Hubinger. I hope I said that right. And
Yeah,
when
but as a
executed, he was 17.
Oh,
but yeah,
really? I thought the Nazis would have gone to like 13. Well, I guess
that's
probably...
when he started. He didn't do it. I don't think he did it for more than a year.
Right. Until
because he got a job or an internship with the paper.
Mm-hmm.
But he also found an American radio, and he got a typewriter. And at home, he would print out these anti-Hitler flyers, spread them all across town. I forgot what town. He was eventually caught and executed.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds super interesting, dude. Wow.
It's great film, terrifying film. Because I mean, it's the Nazis.
Yeah.
Both of these docu films that I'm about to talk about do not shy away from this source at all, and that's why I love them a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a stickler for history. You know this.
Of course. And I really appreciate when they don't shy away from like, yeah, this sucked really bad.
Speaking of Nuremberg, literally about the Nuremberg trials, stacked cast. This one was way more mainstream.
Nuremberg.
The Nuremberg trial. So after the Nazi regime fell, the high command was captured, not killed, because they didn't just all off themselves.
Oh, they just went to trial?
Yeah.
I see.
It was the first time international parties gathered to put basically another country on trial.
Whoa.
Those laws didn't exist, and the American, what's his name? I think his last name is Andrews. The justice that called for it was a laughing stock because this has never been done before. Yeah. You can't just, and even Congress, our Congress, was all, you just kill them, and it was just like, no, we're not them. So they wanted to take them to the world stage and say, get them to admit what they did was wrong.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Who did it have, actor-wise?
Russell Crowe, Rami Malek, Michael Shannon. I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who Leo Woodall is, but he played a really good character. He did a great job. Colin Hanks. I don't know where I've seen him before. John Slattery, aka Howard Stark. He literally popped up, and I went, "What is Howard Stark doing in this film?"
I'll have to watch this.
Oh yes, you should. Richard E. Grant's in it.
This sounds very intriguing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Russell Crowe and Rami Malek kill it as Ermin Goring, who would succeed Hitler should he have, been able to, but was the Reichsmarschall during pretty much all of World War II. And then Douglas Kelly, the psychiatrist who is hired to psych eval all of the Nazi high command.
Dude. Yeah, I'll definitely be watching
this. I highly recommend that one. I did like Truth and Treason more, just mostly because it was a story I was super unfamiliar with until I watched the film. But Nuremberg was also just a great film. That one is more disturbing though.
Hell yeah. Need that shit.
I think from what I was reading, they do the trial almost one for one. Same amount of days, same amount of evidence shown. Some of the evidence that they did use in the film is real footage from the things that the Nazis did. Dude. And I didn't know that going into the film, and I cried. It was really that part. That is probably the hardest thing I've ever watched in any film ever, because that's also the first time in my life I have ever seen anything like that, and it was awful.
Thank goodness for pieces like that.
I'm very happy I saw it though, as huge learning moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, Truth and Treason in my mind is an S tier. Actually, both of these are S tier.
I would have imagined nothing less.
Yep. And that's it. That's all I had for the lightning round.
That's definitely all I had too.
Yeah.
Now we're
main event.
We're going back to main event. Ding 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 ding. Yeah.
No one mourns the wicked. I don't think you heard that one because they didn't put that number in the second movie, but that's how the first movie opens. The ending scene. I'll get to that in spoiler section. Never mind. I was thinking.
Oh yeah, I guess. We'll do.
We're gonna do a non-spoiler section, and it was probably really short, admittedly.
Yeah.
And then a spoiler section. No, I mean we already said it, A+ tier.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely agree with that. I do think the first one was S tier.
Really?
Yeah, I did like Wicked more. I mean, I like the first act of Wicked more, the play more, anyways. And the first movie is the first act, and the second movie is the second act, and so already going into this film, I did, it's the half of the story I don't enjoy as much. Yeah. Like, I mean, not that I don't enjoy it. Obviously, I love it. But I'm curious, because you haven't seen anything. Like,
just that.
You could argue this is the end of a trilogy with the original Wizard of Oz film,
and then
which you also haven't seen, and then Wicked, and then this.
Yes.
So.
This is true. I remember hearing all that, like, you know, many moons ago. But I was like, why would I go to the movies? Look at me now.
1 year later.
Yeah, but from what I could gauge, because there was certain things that I could like feel like I foreshadowed quite well, which I guess saying it out loud we should save until post spoilers. So why don't we start with like the musical numbers? How did you feel about the musical performances?
I forget what were the original ones. There were 2 original songs that I really, really liked.
Really?
That aren't in the musical. One of them was "The Girl in the Bubble." Yeah. Oh, and "No Place Like Home." That's what I thought, because the plot with Elphaba and the animals. Fuck. Actually, no, I can say this. Doesn't get brought up in the play. It's it's a 50-year-old play. I'm gonna be a little bit more.
This is true. It's a play,
yeah.
It's just an adaptation.
I won't talk about what they do in the movie until the spoiler section, but the plot with Elphaba and the animals is only in the first act. So including it in the second act, I think it gets mentioned during the second act. I don't remember. I haven't read the script in like 2 years. So including it was a really good idea, and giving it its own song was a really good idea. More on that really segment later, but I liked it. I like that song a lot. And then "The Girl in the Bubble," when Glinda gets her bubble, and she's just standing in it and self-reflecting. I also really like that song too. Again, Ariana Grande is a great singer.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I like
when
that
she's singing, she's great as Glinda. But I mean, you mentioned it. She was spacey.
I like that you can. Okay, we definitely will touch on that.
Yeah.
But with Ariana's performances, because I know I'm not gonna say glazed about Cynthia, because that'd be weird to say that I glazed them. But to extol them, there we go. That's a good word. I've already done that with Cynthia, right? Cynthia Erivo, that's her name. Okay. Ariana Grande. I like that you could tell when both of them were singing, which was every time they were doing their like monologue pieces.
Yeah.
And it was incredible.
It was beautiful.
Ariana's ability to kind of like use and maneuver her voice with the dynamics and with her range and with her power, it's truly immaculate.
One of these days you do need to watch the first one.
I definitely will at this point.
Yeah, that makes sense. I noticed it in this film, which makes me want to go back and rewatch the original, the last year's movie. Ariana specifically uses her high register when Glinda is lying. When she's putting on the farce.
Really?
When she's playing the fraud. Which is great for, just the acting and singing wise.
It adds like another layer of context.
Yeah, because like during, For Good, for example, right?
The mayor.
Yeah.
Towards the beginning, when they're all in that place and everyone's there. I'm trying to not spoil, I guess.
Right, but yeah, absolutely phenomenal performance from both of them. But like Ariana is so truthful, or Glinda is so truthful in that moment. Ariana doesn't use her upper register, like or operatic upper register, I should say.
I understand. Yeah.
But she does in previous parts of the film and previous parts of the first film. Specifically when she is trying to hide the fact that her and Elphaba are super close friends.
Yeah. I didn't catch that. Wow.
I mean,
I guess their most tender duet was her. Yeah. Glinda took the lower octave, or took the lower harmony, and then Elphaba took the higher harmony. There's an L.
Elphaba.
Oh, Elphaba.
Yeah.
Oops. Took the higher harmony. Yeah. And that blend was super nice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
They're such talented vocalists. Like, it's
they're
insane.
so amazing. Like I said, going into the first film last year, I was skeptical of Glinda's casting. And while I do hold my skepticism for the non-singing parts, I don't think there's anyone else that could have played Glinda in terms of the actual musical. Axl Rose.
Former. Well, I think former only because. Oh wait, no. Regardless of former, lead singer of Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you want?
Yeah. Let's see. Their performances, obviously, like. Arriva, I wasn't familiar with your game. I cannot get over their voice.
No, me neither.
Like,
when you looked at me during the opening number of Every Day More Wicked, when Elphaba first started singing, I was like, That's how I felt.
Because I never heard their singing
Yeah.
voice, and especially towards the latter part where they were at, the final setting.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Don't even get me started on No Good
POV,
Deed, though.
you're
That-
Tyler. It was awesome, dude.
It was amazing. It was
I think-
truly amazing.
I also really liked Jeff Goldblum singing.
Oh yeah.
Like it felt like, bon, bon ton. I don't know how else to describe it other than
No,
his voice.
yeah. I mean, I feel like Wonderful in general is that kind
Yeah.
of song.
It felt bubbly.
But yeah, no, I feel like you are correct.
Madame Morrible.
I'm glad both of us did that immediately. Definitely a miscast. I love Michelle Yeoh. I mean, we know this.
Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once
Yeah.
is one of my S tiers.
But Michelle Yeoh is a huge miscast in this movie.
I just guess the vocal performance
Hers
wasn't
is
there.
the only performance in both movies that I did not enjoy. I think it's the only time the casting department didn't do a great job.
Tough crowd.
Yeah, she's I don't know. She just
Yeah, I feel like. I think if I recall correctly, 2 instances at least, 2 out of the maybe 3 or 4, a handful of instances.
she
where-
didn't sing
where
a
they
lot.
sang.
No.
It was when she was like singing into a mic, so it had like a little bit of that mic timbre to it. So like it sounded like you were hearing it from an external source, and I wonder if that was intentional. Because they definitely didn't do that to Ariana, because they were like,
No.
let that shit shine through.
Ariana and Cynthia Erivo sung in studio, or on set.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
You could.
So-
You could tell.
Yeah, which there was no lip syncing. I think for like The Greatest Showman, for example, I'm pretty sure it's like dubbed over. I don't know if that's true, so someone correct me in the comments. I think. I don't remember, that movie came out so long ago. Still a great movie. I love that movie.
The only time I wasn't convinced was Fierro.
Yeah. The Prince?
Wow, I did not like his voice.
Really?
I did not like it during the
Uh,
scene with that duet that he had.
Yeah, As Long As You're Mine.
Yeah. I don't like his style.
Interesting.
For me, it's in the same realm of Hugh Jackman just going,
Fair enough.
bumpy road vibrato type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, for me, personally, I love that song.
Driving down a flight of stairs.
I don't
type
think from I've never watched the Broadway play, but the theater majors listen to the Broadway play soundtrack? That's crazy. I do prefer the Broadway version of it, which is
Fierro's,
not,
that duet.
yeah, that duet. Which I cannot say the same for most of them. I do think this movie
Yeah.
did better.
Really, really strong soundtrack.
Like No Good Deed is my second favorite, or my third favorite song.
Yeah.
My favorite song is Gravity.
See, I don't know any of the other ones by title, but No Good Deed I do know because I was like,
But yeah, my top 3 are Gravity, just across the whole musical. In this movie, Gravity's not in it, so. But then For Good, and then No Good Deed.
yeah.
But yeah, No Good Deed and For Good, they just killed it. Like there's a point in time where you eat so incredibly hard that there is no air near you because you ate it.
You're just a vacuum of
Yeah,
space.
exactly. And that's what they did.
Yeah.
Truly one of the greatest performances of all time.
I was also quite surprised by Bach's voice. I don't know who that person is, and I
Ethan Slater?
Yeah, Ethan
I
Slater.
can't believe I got that.
I guess I don't recognize them from anything much else.
I don't either. I know him from Wicked and Wicked
Yeah.
for Good.
But good power. Nessa too, great singer.
Yeah.
That's about it about Nessa.
score to settle with Alpha. With the witch! That has lived in my head rent free. And like the moment, bro, the Tin Man was terrifying.
Yeah.
If in post we can get a little clip of the Wizard of Oz Tin Man, bro does like cute little dances in the original Wizard of Oz.
And then this one's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the picture I sent you earlier. New reaction image added to the folder. The stare he gives Glinda, a woman that he loves, that he now
Yeah.
feels nothing for, is so... One, it's heartbreaking. Two, holy
it's
shit.
dreadful.
Like, Ethan Slater, I was unfamiliar with your game. Because that was one... Like, that was just a stare. Don't even get me started. I'm going to give the spoiler warning.
Do you want to start now? Because we were pretty much there.
I think we're there.
Okay.
Spoiler warning. So if you haven't seen the movie and really, really want to, without spoilers, leave now. I think I spoiled it already a little bit, but
Yeah, you definitely talked.
yeah.
A good amount.
The scene with the axe when he's chopping it down and he's coming for Nessa.
Oh, the door? Yeah.
Bro, I've never felt such fear.
But speaking of that scene, bitch!
Yeah, Nessa, what the fuck?
What is your deal?
I
hate you.
The love triangle goes Glinda loves Fiero, Fiero loves Elphaba, Bach loves Glinda, and Nessa Rose loves Bach. So I guess I don't know what that is.
Like a love pentagon.
Yeah, because Elphaba also loves Fiero, obviously. So there's platonic love between Glinda and Elphaba, obviously. But no romantic interest.
Yeah.
And then there's obviously
Okay.
there's obviously no romantic interest. Like it's like a this
It's like
with
Cat's
Glinda
Cradle.
being the center. It's like a this, a love N,
Oh, okay.
a love N.
Yeah. But dude, the gall of Nissa to be like, I'm gonna get rid of your heart, and then like
starts chanting or
Which,
reading shit
another
that she
thing.
can't even use.
Another thing. What do you mean, bro? Stop. Cool. Problem solved. Cool. You know what you can't do to a closed book? Fucking read it. So why the fuck would you?
You can't read closed books.
No, I haven't gotten there yet.
Level 38, bro. Come
But
on.
like Elphaba.
Just close. Yeah.
Come
Closing
on.
the book would it? Yeah.
But then the
Because she
gall.
just kind of stood there
Yeah.
and was just like, "What are you doing?"
You're reading it. That's another option. It's another option. To quote Mr. Rhodes in Infinity War. But then Nessa to be like, oh, what's happening to him? What did you do? What do you mean? I got so pressed, dude. Picture this too.
Nessa genuinely, I kind of hope Bach did it, but I also obviously already knew that the house was gonna get thrown on her, so I was okay with whatever
I was like,
happened.
bye. Yeah.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
Good riddance. Yeah.
Bye. So.
Fucking POV, or rather, picture this: two young adult men watching Wicked for Good in a room of primarily young adolescent girls and their families, and then me just getting so absolutely pressed and being like, "What the fuck, this bitch!" Just like going absolutely off because I couldn't contain myself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you, because that shit made me pressed.
The audacity.
That shit, the absolute, and then to blame Elphaba.
Yeah.
Like, she shrinks his heart, and then what Elphaba does is saves his life.
Yeah.
I
she's
mean,
like-
I feel bad for him, obviously. Bach didn't fucking deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the audacity for her to be all like, oh, he wants to leave and go to Glinda. All munchkins will stay in my vicinity.
That's
they
like-
cannot leave without my permission.
That's the final
Fucking
boss of
control
incels.
freak, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Please.
That's all you gotta do.
Because I was just like, oh, she let him go, awesome, and then I went, like,
She was very down bad.
like Jesus Christ.
Happens to all of us, I guess. Oh wait, it doesn't.
People have been blaming Glinda because Nessa Rose and I'll explain. So during the first movie, when Bach expresses his feelings to Glinda, Glinda says, "You should take Nessa Rose to the dance," and that's where that dance flashback they did in the movie comes from. So some people are like, "Yeah, well, Nessa Rose would never feel that way if Glinda didn't do that." I'm like, I think that's bullshit.
I also think so.
Yeah,
I feel like Nessa should be grown
it's been
up.
5 years. It's been 5 years. So
Even more context. Also,
like,
grow
even
up.
if that's what ended up leading to it, that doesn't make it Glinda's fault. My mom gave birth to me. Does that make everything I do her fault? No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Nessa Rose's choices are her own, not Glinda's.
Of course.
You know, Glinda just directed Bach's love elsewhere, and it's not her fault. Nessa Rose is fucking insane.
Also, you get danced with and like, we're in love. What? Well, I guess in Oz, what else is there to do?
Yeah.
This is probably like a
Walk the yellow brick road.
Yeah, exactly.
Allude to the red brick road that no one will ever go down.
Yeah.
But like he was fucking insane. Like Bach was insanely good. Like Ethan Slater killed it. Like it's
I really liked Fierro's performance.
God,
Albeit they're singing.
good. Yeah. I love Jonathan Bailey. I loved him in the first movie. I loved him in this one.
I clocked it in. I clocked in on business the fact that I was like, wait, he doesn't want to marry her because he dodged her kiss, and I was like, there's something fishy there.
Yeah.
What else did I predict? That it's a prequel. Having not seen anything before, I was like, oh, this is a prequel.
Yeah. I remember you saying it and I went, oh shit. Yeah. I mean it's set before, during, and after.
This is true.
But,
I guess at the point that we were...
But I mean majority of it. It's weird because so now that we're in the spoiler section, at the end of the movie, when she flies down in her bubble, and they're all like, "Were you her friend?" in Munchkinland right before they burned the witch.
That's Munchkinland?
Yeah.
I thought that was just a plaza.
Munchkinland. Where they burned the big...
The witch, yeah.
The totem of the witch. That is the opening of the first movie and the play.
Really? Oh.
And then they're like, were you, is it true you were friends? She says yes. She regales the tale. So, it's hard to... I mean, majority of the story is a retelling of the story from Glinda of what happened. So I guess there's arguments that it's just a full sequel and 90% of it's a flashback. But I personally just call it a prequel.
That'd be crazy. The sequel that is mostly flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Yeah.
I think there's a weird argument to be made that it's a sequel because technically it's all a retelling set shortly after the events of Wizard of Oz.
Now I'm very interested to see how they all pull.
You need to, speaking of the Wizard of Oz, before you watch Wicked, I do think you should watch the original, I think it's on Disney Plus.
The Wizard of Oz.
It's on HBO Max, I lied. The Wizard of Oz is cursed. For example, Judy Garland, she was forced to... I can't tell him to shut up.
It's a cat. Oh, the asbestos and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The asbestos was really fucking bad. That was before we knew about asbestos, though. It's a little bit more forgiving, but at the same time, it's still pretty fucked up.
Didn't the Tin Man get painted with magnesium or
God
something?
damn it, you know everything! Yeah. So he died. Young.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Jack Haley, when did you die? I lied. Lived to 81.
Oh, whoa.
That's not, especially for being born in 1897, going all the way to 1979. That's actually... I think there was permanent damage to him. Same with the Scarecrow actor.
Why him? More asbestos?
No, it caused like permanent skin indentations. All of the practical effects for the Scarecrow mask.
Whoa.
Something happened to the lion. I'm trying to remember what. But Judy Garland, she was definitely assaulted on set more than once. The director berated her for her weight, and she had to take weight pills that she got addicted to, and caused her to die in 1969 at the age of 47.
Oh my goodness.
This is another reason why I am so incredibly happy that Wicked for Good chose to make Dorothy a faceless character out of full respect to Judy Garland. Because there is no... I think Judy Garland as Dorothy... You know how legendary of a casting Tony Stark is?
Yeah.
F tier in comparison.
To Judy Garland as Dorothy?
It is one of the best... I would go as far as to say it is probably in the top 3 castings ever.
Wow.
Ever.
Okay.
Across any film, TV show, theater piece. It's such...
Across all performative media.
Yeah. So...
In terms of...
Not that the person who did provide the... I almost said a really weird thing. The actress who did provide all of the scenes of Dorothy, because there was one, I forgot her name. She did a great job. Oh, yeah. I'm just happy they chose to make her faceless. She was just a body double, and that was how they should have done it. I mean, in the play, you don't even see her. You see her pretty much as you see her in the movie. I also think it's funny when Glinda's on the train and a pink ass fucking train. You can actually see the Fab Five walking towards the Emerald City, and I think it's which is to explain how Glinda is always ending up to places before them. Glinda did not give a fuck about Dorothy. I think you'll see it when you watch the original film. She did not give a fuck about Dorothy.
I'm excited. To see the parallels.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah. So the way they treated the original Wizard of Oz story was just perfect. But thinking about where it intersects, it's so funny because one of the other musical numbers we didn't talk about yet, the March of the Witch Hunters, which obviously doesn't include Dorothy, but includes
the one that had Tin Man. I think
yeah, Tin Man and Lion.
Witch. Yeah,
it didn't include Scarecrow / Fiero.
And it leads to no good deed.
Yep. No, it didn't. It came after.
Oh.
Because March of the Witch Hunters is after the Fab Five reach the Emerald City, which is after No Good Deed because has to in order for Fiero to become Scarecrow.
Right.
They only use 2 of the 5 because they're not going to show Dorothy. They don't want to reveal Scarecrow.
I like how early on we saw the lion too.
Yeah, he's in the first movie too. When
really?
They met, yeah. Yeah. So retouching up on the animal plot line in this movie because it is a big part of the play and does get mentioned.
Right. It does.
At least I'm pretty sure it gets mentioned.
It seems like it's a big part.
Yeah. There's a huge part in Act 1, which is a huge part in the first movie. The scene where Elphaba releases all the animals doesn't happen in the play, like into the wedding. I don't remember what happens at that sequence, but like so that's how much they reintegrated that plot line, which is so good in my opinion. But that song, No Place Like Home, right? With all of the animals, that is such a good example of cowardice, of just allowing oppression to happen from the lion. Because Elphaba does save him in the first movie. Like she said, she was all like, "You wouldn't have learned to speak if I left you in that cage."
Being caged is obviously, I can't imagine. Maybe somewhere, some interpretation could be this is my safe space, this is familiar. But I guess to even go further beyond that, perhaps that one person could not even see the turmoil that they're withstanding. Right. So
yeah,
I can see how.
Yeah, to me it was. Because usually the cowardly lion is just, I'm scared of everything. But I feel like that was one of the best ways to show that he's not just afraid of everything. He is a true coward. He's not gonna fight.
Yeah.
He's set free and he's just okay.
I like how he just cuts off the music right as it's about to climax. So oh wow, this song is good. I'm getting the energy. Everyone's starting to come together, and then boom.
He's like fuck the witch. It's bad. This shit's bad.
But you were saying about the animal plot point. And how the lion is a coward through and through.
It's such a different form of cowardice than just, I'm scared of everything. Just the cowardice of allowing oppression to happen.
This is true, and I guess I wouldn't even know what they're like normally, not yet anyway, until I go and watch the original film. But yeah, I did always get the impression of he's just, I'm scared.
I think that's it. In the original film, he's just, I'm scared of everything.
Is the original as political as Wicked is?
Yes and no. The reason I say yes and no is because if you just watch it, not really. If you watch it knowing the story of Wicked, most definitely. The Wizard of Oz is the propaganda the wizard wants you to believe. Wicked is what actually happened.
Right, but I guess do you know if the Wizard of Oz was written with the intention of making a statement?
The original book, probably.
There's a book.
Yeah, the movie's based off of a book, and the musical is based off of the movie, which is based off of the book.
I'm definitely gonna read the book.
From what I've been told, it's really fucking weird, which is why I haven't watched it.
Hell yeah,
or read. Yeah, I watched me one book.
Hey, this book isn't fucking doing nothing.
How
the hell do you even read?
But the original Wizard of Oz in general is just a story about propaganda.
Nice.
Okay. As you already know, 80-plus-year-old movie. The wizard is a fraud.
Yeah.
When we see the wizard in the Wizard of Oz, it's from the perspective of Dorothy, who believes he is an actual wizard.
Fantastic.
He's not a fucking wizard.
That's another call I made. He's a magician.
Yeah, he is a magician. When you said that, I was just all like, I didn't realize you hadn't seen Wizard of Oz, and I was just all like, is this a prediction? Or once I realized that you hadn't seen the Wizard of Oz, I was just like, damn, he clocked him fucking mad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the original is just a huge story about propaganda.
Nice.
And that's why I love Wicked so much. It just reveals, the original story that was about propaganda is also propaganda.
Good.
You just fell for it.
Mm-hmm.
You fell for the wizard's propaganda.
Oliver.
Oh, that creature. That denizen of the night.
Denizen, good word.
We both have $4 words today. We have
This is true.
$8.
I'm gonna buy a candy bar.
I'm gonna buy 2.
Fine.
We can sword fight.
Oh my god, with our piss dreams.
But yeah, so I mean, I'm sure the original book was definitely made to be political. I'm not sure if the original movie was. But
is that what you mean by media literacy?
Yes.
Whenever you mention it, kind of understanding why the art was created.
Correct.
Oh.
And what it means in general.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rag on Has Been Hotel fans real quick. People in the Has Been Hotel community don't know Latin. And there's one song called Vox Populi where he says, Vox Populi, the voice of the people. Populi is Latin for voice of the people. It's Vox Populi, comma, voice of the people. Mm-hmm. And people are unironically using the subtitled video on Amazon Prime's YouTube to be all like, there's no comma there. And I'm like, you lack any understanding of the media that they think that his last name is Populi. His name is just Vox.
Oh, I see.
Because the whole plot for that season is like him becoming
It's
God.
kind of like the Oxford comma versus not using the Oxford comma.
Yeah.
Or I guess. Rather.
Yeah.
The,
sorry. They also for season 1, the character Alistair has a line in one of the songs where he says, "Alistair, altruist, died for his friends." People thought his last name was altruist because it came after. Yeah.
Everybody's named alliteration.
Yeah.
Bro.
So that is like some of the most egregious examples of a lack of media literacy. For example, another example, a lot of people misunderstand Attack on Titan's ending. You do not have to like it. Our good friend Cha Cha Smooth does not like the ending. I have had long, in-depth conversations. I do not think you have to like something to have media literacy. He very much understands the ending. He just doesn't like it. I understand The Last of Us Part 2. I think it's garbage. But that's what I mean by media literacy every time I bring it up. Like, to truly dive into it, to understand why it was made, what the artist is stating, and what the media itself means. The way you interpret it, that's entirely up to you.
Right.
But your interpretation can truly lack media literacy.
That is a good point, because you can everything can go over your head, and I guess I'm skeptical to say that you interpret it wrong, but in a sense you kind of do.
Yeah. I think, it's hard to interpret something correctly if you completely misunderstand it.
Yeah, like maybe if you're told something in a different language and then you act upon that, you're just going based off of wrong information anyway.
Exactly. It's important to have the proper understanding, which is why I think media literacy is a very, very important skill. Yeah. Like,
for any
Demon Slayer, for example, since we brought it up earlier, a lot of people do not like how Demon Slayer structures its fights. Me personally, I love fight, backstory, death. Or, well, death and while dying backstory. A lot of people say, I don't care at that point. You should have given it to me prior. And personally, I disagree.
I mean, at that point, we're losing everything we feared we had to lose. So I feel like a point for a backstory is really good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. To add to that, I also think, one, it's a very unique way of delivering a backstory. Anime doesn't even really do that.
Yeah.
They do it in the middle of the fight or before the fight.
When the villain monologues, but why the fuck would they monologue and tell you everything about them when their sole purpose is to just try to kill you and get rid of you? Oh, I never even thought about it that way.
And, like, the Akaza fight, for example, a lot of people are like, why the fuck was there 40 minutes of Akaza backstory at the end of the fight? And I'm like, because that's when Akaza remembered it.
Yeah.
The thing about Demon Slayer is about the life that is lived. Most of the time, the demons don't recall their lives until the moment of their death. Gyotaro, for example, during season 2, like, was all like, Ume, right as he died, and then he's like, who the fuck is that? And then remember the backstory. Then we got the backstory. Demon Slayer is truly about the life that is lived, and that is why they chose to tell it that way. The people who criticize Demon Slayer for its structure, I believe, have media literacy. As I was saying, we're back, but like, I believe they have media literacy because they are understanding, at least most of the time. Sometimes I do think they just wanted the fight and because the character is now that they don't care, I think you need to think about what the structure is and what that matters.
And why it is the way it
Some
is.
people just genuinely, that structure doesn't land for them, and it does the complete opposite for them. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. But they understand why Demon Slayer chooses to structure its fights. And I use that as an example purely because it's such an out there, very unique style of storytelling.
And I also feel like a lot of the time we're following our protagonists and the good guys, so we learn about them actively through their own development. But these are people that have developed and just have lost that.
Exactly. That's a really good point. I've never thought about it that way, and I've read the manga several times.
Yeah.
That's actually such a good point.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
It rocks.
But to come back to The Wizard of Oz and Wicked, like The Wizard of Oz probably doesn't require a strong sense of media literacy to understand its propaganda. Maybe at least after you watch Wicked, I think you definitely realize it. Maybe while you're watching it, maybe not. But like at the same time, it's just a funny movie. It's just a fun movie. Yeah. If you watch Wicked and are confused how The Wizard of Oz ties into Wicked and like what the overall message for those three movies are, I think you don't have a lot of
I feel like
literacy.
even with the context that I got from the animals are going in. Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's all it took.
Exactly.
They disappeared and they're coming back just to shun themselves again.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, I do think Wicked and theater in general, which I mean, this movie is just a piece of musical theater brought to the big screen, which is great. So that's a huge compliment because I don't think it always translates well, and I think it translated really, really well. Splitting it into two movies was a really good idea, and expanding the scripts and adding 2 original songs and doing all that. It was a really good idea.
It really only helped.
Yeah. But I do think Wicked is a very, very current piece, and I think it says a lot. It has a lot to say with its story and its messaging and its theming, and it's important to understand it.
Yeah.
Hilariously, I think if you don't, I think you fell for the propaganda.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, this isn't about the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
With that being said, shall we get to our Blockbuster Banter
This one
segments?
is lasting quite a bit.
We're at 118.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just had so much to give you guys.
I know.
Return.
We're back.
Should we start with moment of silence? Who did we lose?
Who did we lose? We lost. Who did we lose?
I don't think anyone died.
I don't think anyone died.
I guess we can say
We can do a moment of silence for Bach. I think
Bach and Fierro.
I think Scarecrow and Fierro are pretty much the same person. Because, Scarecrow goes back to the castle and is all like,
Oh, that's true. And he's just, whereas Bach was like,
Bach
do
is
to me?
truly a different person.
Moment of silence for Bach.
Moment of silence for Bach. I really hope that Mike picked up the...
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I guess that's...
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Because everyone else kind of...
We're
not doing we're gonna do the opposite of a moment of silence for Nessa Rose, that's for sure.
I was just about to say moment of noise for Nessa.
Moment of noise. All right. I think there is no one else that we lost, so
No.
I think the moment of noise for Nessa Rose and boom.
Nice.
Fuck you, Nessa Rose.
I
Great
guess-
actress, by the way. I would like to preface. Great actress.
It's just so easy to hate the character.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, you know what? Comes from the performance. So
easy segue into a next segment, which I guess we could have used more appropriately for them. Fuck this guy segment.
the fuck this guy segment.
Nessa.
Nessa's definitely there as well.
At least in Wicked 2. I don't know about the first one.
She's better in the first one.
Okay.
Because I think the power of being the governor goes to her head,
Yeah.
and that's what goes crazy.
We already did our tier rating,
Yeah.
so that leaves.
Do we only do one fuck this guy? Because I also want to put Madame Horrible there.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. The wizard just barely escapes it, in my opinion. He barely escapes.
That's true. He has like
Fuck this
no
guy.
accountability.
Yeah.
And he's just like, no, hold on, I'm not a bad person. Yeah,
Yeah, bullshit.
you are. That's a good point. Yeah, he narrowly escapes because he
He-
had that fun song.
Wonderful, The version of the wizard that we see in Wonderful is the version that
Everyone
wants to believe.
Yeah.
It's the version we believe when we
Wait.
saw him.
Dude, he literally said, like, I could show you the truth and people would find a way to believe that too. It got me. Dude, that's crazy.
Boom. See, that's the masterclass of Oz in terms of writing.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, yeah. Oz is just so good at that in general. Most Oz movies are.
Crazy.
But yeah, I think he does narrowly escape fuck this guy. Just because I can see good in him.
Yeah. When he leaves, finally.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he
that's a
left
big
with,
step.
he didn't, he could have totally been a child about the way he left. He could have been all like, this is the truth.
And so there's like, oh,
I would just
don't
leave.
worry about
Hot air
it.
balloon die.
Bye. Yeah.
So,
You know
yeah.
what that means it's time for?
I think Hall of Fame, though,
Oh.
Cynthia Erivo
my God,
and
Hall of
Ariana
Fame.
Grande as Elphaba and Glinda do need to go in Hall of Fame.
Agreed?
Yeah.
Nice. Up there with Clubber Lang? No, that's Fuck This Guy.
That's fuck this guy. He was the first fuck this guy.
Who was the first Hall of Fame? I don't remember.
I don't remember. All right, Blockbuster Banter. Smash or pass.
Metal pipe falling sound, etc. You have the list
Let's
up, I'm
get
sure.
weird. Tin Man.
Pass, he's scary.
Yeah, he's scary. Hard pass. I'm gonna run actually. I would not feel safe in a room. Bach.
Smash.
Yeah, smash.
Yeah.
Nessa Rose. Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Yeah. Just figured since
Flaccid pass.
Flaccid pass is crazy. The Wizard.
Pass. Bad guy. I can't.
Yeah,
fuck,
I think pass.
I can't
I
fuck
think-
you if you're a bad human.
I think reluctant pass. If
You're
that
like-
makes sense. I think Jeff Goldblum is a very attractive man.
Jeff Goldblum is smash all
Yeah.
the way.
Oh yeah.
But the wizard. pass.
But because of how Jeff Goldblum is, the wizard it also possesses those qualities, and but because he is such a bad person.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Madam Horrible.
Pass.
Yeah, pass as well. I think the second hardest pass, actually. I think the hardest pass is
NASA?
Tin Man.
Oh.
For me, Tin Man is the hardest pass.
That's true.
Because
Tin Man.
I'm terrified of him. He actually scared me in the movie.
Really?
Well, especially when he's just all like, "As for once I'm glad I'm heartless. I'll be heartless killing her." That
Yeah.
terrified me.
That was
and when
really-
he's axing down the door, that terrified me.
Yeah.
There was no point in that movie where I was watching him and I felt joy. I just felt fear, which is very rare. And just that's why I love Ethan Slater's performance because he fucking
really good.
murdered it.
Really good.
Another
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, actually, I agree. Yeah, Ethan Slater should be up there. Fierro, not Scarecrow. Fierro.
Yeah, pass. Not my style.
Yeah, nah, I gotta say Smash.
Nice.
I like Fear. I like the soldier type.
Mm.
All of this is consensually, of course. Scarecrow.
Pass.
That's where I say pass
He
because
seems prickly.
yeah.
I would hoit.
I mean, the first time we see his when they do like the knee shot down when they're first showing like the whole crew coming to the Emerald City.
Right.
Like his like leg literally does a this, right? Like if it's like
Oh,
this,
yeah.
That terrified me a little bit. Not terrified. That creeped me out. I was like,
Yeah.
like it doesn't. I don't even think he looks like a bad. Apparently, people think he looks like Ryan Reynolds. Specifically when he has the Scarecrow makeup on.
Oh, okay.
Like the scene where we see his face and he's getting Alpha
Yeah.
of the cellar. People are like, that looks like Ryan Reynolds. I'm like, what? I don't see it. But yeah, I think it also it's probably straw down there, and that's what also scares me.
Straw down there. No way. Mexico.
And we did save the two leads for last as per usual, but I think we know the answer.
Oh, I see. Well, do tell.
I think you should pick which one of them goes first.
Alphaba.
Yeah, it's Smash.
Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glinda.
Yeah. Pass.
Really? I'm Smash, but why pass?
I don't like the way she speaks.
Yeah, that's fair enough. She is very spacey.
Yeah. I like your friends.
but only one that mattered.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. But I think that's us for the
That's
day.
it.
Yeah.
We should expect Zootopia 2 next.
Yup. Zootopia Dos.
Unfortunately-
I will personally be rewatching the first one.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I should
Yeah.
do that too. Unfortunately, we wanted to be on top of it, but we unfortunately cannot travel into the future.
Yeah, so we will always be a week behind.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That gives our kidnappers, our crew, more time.
Right.
So,
Right.
but yeah. Anyways, thank you to the crew for allowing us to return. Allowing us to return for sure. They're not here,
There's
but
no one behind the camera.
clap the studio. Well, that was the crew. And
Also
then
over.
also thank you to our glorious editor, who's also part of our crew, Sal. Thank you to Azalea, our manager, who's gonna keep us all on top of shit. And then thank you to Jackson, who's managing our social media.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Shout
peeps.
But I think that's all we have for
Yeah.
our return episode.
Like and subscribe. Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Do a little smash or pass in the smash or pass in the comments if you feel like it.
Oh yeah. Let us know your thoughts.
I think if we get any comments on the video that aren't from me, we will read them in the next episode because I think that'd be cute.
Yeah.
It's actually such a. I just
Great
thought of
idea.
it just now.
I love that. I love that.
But yeah,
To the next
bye bye. Yay! Beer. No.
We are so back.
They let you free.
They did. They let me free to clean my glasses every now and then.
Yeah,
I'm going back. I promise.
I'm going back. Yeah. Neighbors.
Don't your neighbors know we're recording a podcast?
I know, right? Isn't that rude? The bottom of my mug makes my reflection look stupid.
Hi, Garber Cam.
If there was a random little cut, one of the cameras died. Was that a screaming child?
I heard like a shriek. Yeah.